Hello, I'm David Jennings from the Racing Post, and I'm delighted to be joined by Willie Mullins' assistant David Casey here in Melbourne. And David, we're, I suppose, at the early stages of the carnival, but already some hard luck with Riven Light, who picked up a nasty injury.
Yeah, he sustained a fracture in his fourth fetlock in the race on Saturday, which is unfortunate. He's going to have a couple of screws put in today, and hopefully in a couple of months he'll be back. Ready to start back. Hopefully it won't affect his career too much, but listen, it's unfortunate the way it happened. He was travelling well through the race, but these things do happen.
And I spoke to you already, like up until the home turn everything was going swimmingly, and we both thought he was set to play a big part.
Yeah, Glenn Bosso rode him, said he travelled through the race beautifully, and just when he let him down in the straight he thought the ground was a bit quick, but obviously as it turns out it was probably he just sustained the injury, I think, just off the bend, so that was obviously affecting him up the straight, but you know, as I say, it was good to see him running well, but unfortunate the way it turned out in the end.
And I presume you're hoping that doesn't set the tone for the rest of the carnival. And Wicklow Brave going for the Caulfield Cup on Saturday. He looked great this morning.
Yeah, he's in good order. We're really happy with him. He looks super. His work has been good. So, you know, again, it's going to be a very competitive race, but we're in it for the challenge. We're here to take him on, and hopefully he'll run very well.
And he's hardy horse that just keeps coming back and coming back. Like he's had some career already, but does he still retain the same appetite?
He does, yeah. You know, as I say, his work has been very good. He's done it over hurdles. He's a group winner over hurdles and on the flat. You know, so his last run again in the Irish St Leger I thought was pretty good, behind Order St George. You know, so if he can replicate that, I think he'll run a big race.
And looking to the two that come in later, you've got Thomas Hobson and Max Dynamite. Hopefully both will go for the Melbourne Cup. How have they travelled over?
They travelled well. Max lost a good bit less weight than he did when he came 2 years ago, so that's pretty good for him. They've put back on the weight. They're eating and drinking. We're only just starting their programme and building them up now, but hopefully 3 weeks time they'll be going well. And
David, I know you, and I know how good of a judge you are. If I was to ask you now, which one of the team will represent Willie the best, who do you think it'll be?
It's a long way out yet, Dave. Come back to me in 3 weeks.